How are you? I hope all is well. I know it's been quite some time that I haven't been doing videos or I haven't been doing lives, and I wanted to kind of get back in the routine where I did inspirational lives and lives filled with wisdom. People in the past have reached out to me and told me how I've been some type of encouragement in their life or how they've been inspired. And sometimes things occur in life where things have to pause but for a minute, but it doesn't mean that it's delayed, that it's at a complete halt. Sometimes you have to stop, and it doesn't mean quitting, but sometimes you have to stop and just kind of regroup. Um, I wanted to touch today on this conversation that I was having with the Holy Spirit. And I have gotten to a place in my life that whatever I do, any move I make, I always ask the Holy Spirit, am I moving in the right direction? It could be anything that I'm doing. When I tell you anything, I could be in the store selecting an item, and I go before the Holy Spirit and ask, because the Holy Spirit becomes your friend, your confidant in anything. And it's not just an advisor just on a spiritual aspect of your life, but the Holy Spirit becomes an advisor in everything in your life. And you can't just limit the Holy Spirit in one area. When you need advice biblically and spiritually, I even go to the Holy Spirit in reference to matters of family. Even when I'm getting in my vehicle, or if I'm going somewhere that requires me to seek a second opinion, I go to the Holy Spirit. And the Holy Spirit is truly my friend, truly my best friend, who will never lead me astray, who will never allow me to be put in a position where I have to question or second guess what I'm doing. And a lot of times we forget that the Holy Spirit is that person, that is our go-to when we need to seek advice for whatever it is that we need. Today I found myself just trying to make a decision, and I was indecisive about it. And in the stillness and in the quietness, I was like, ugh. And then I heard the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit told me, the directions on what to do. And within 5 minutes after telling me, it was confirmation of why he was telling me to do what I needed to do. And at that moment, I heard, you hear me. This is part of having the Holy Spirit dwell in you. It's not about just speaking in tongues. It's not about hooping and hollering. It's not about, doing all these things that you see televised or, on social media, what people think may be the Holy Spirit. Yes, those are forms that that the Holy Spirit lives in you. But one of the very things to know that the Holy Spirit dwells in you is to be attentive to the Holy Spirit's voice. To know that when you hear it, to follow directions and how to move and how to follow through on how the Holy Spirit commands you to do things. So I want to encourage somebody today. A lot of times we hear that voice, and society has given us the norm where we be like, oh, I got to listen to my conscience. And it's really not your conscience. It's really the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit is your friend that guides you, leads you, edifies you, and allows you not to make decisions that are out of the will of God. We've kind of strayed away from giving the Holy Spirit credit for what he has truly been in our lives. And if we really think that it's our conscience that is leading us, it's crazy that we just don't give the Holy Spirit that credit. Once we are filled with the Spirit, that is something that God gives us, and it's a blessing to have. So find yourself today in your quiet space. Whatever you're doing, whether it's cooking, whether it's cleaning, seek the Holy Spirit in what you do. That's how it is with friendships. With friendships, you build friendships by getting to know the person, by finding how they speak or how they respond to certain things. Once you get on that level with the Holy Spirit, you will understand and you will be able to confirm without a doubt that He is speaking to you. May you have a blessed evening. Bye.